Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into our live coverage of the Livingston Academy Lady Wildcat softball team today as they get ready to play host to Monterey in a non-district matchup. Today is senior day for the Livingston Academy Lady Wildcats. Three seniors on the roster. They'll recognize those, and we'll go to the PA announcer for the senior night activities getting ready to take place here at Livingston Academy coming up in just a moment.
Good evening and welcome to Livingston Academy for tonight's game against the Monterey Lady Wildcats. Tonight, we will honor our 2022 seniors. Our seniors will include Leah Kate Clark, number 4, Jocelyn Flowers, number 9, Chalice Matthews, number 3, and one manager, Marley Shaw. These 4 seniors and their teammates have a record of 37 and 35 as of today. Their sophomore season was ended early due to the COVID-19 pandemic. We thank these ladies for the time and the work they have put into this softball program. Good evening and welcome to the Livingston Academy softball game against Monterey Lady Wildcats. Tonight, we will honor our 2022 seniors. Our seniors include Leah Kate Clark, number 4, Jocelyn Flowers, number 9, Chalice Matthews, number 3, and one manager, Marlon Shaw. These 4 seniors and their team have a record of 37 and 35 as of today. Their sophomore season was ended early due to the COVID-19 pandemic, and we thank these ladies for the time and the work that they put into this softball program. Leah Kate Clark, number 4, escorted by her parents, Reggie and Alicia Reeder. Leah Kate has been a Lady Wildcat softball player for 4 years. She's been the starting pitcher all 4 years. She plans to obtain a bachelor's degree in communications with a minor in audiology and then to work for her master's degree in speech therapy. She is currently undecided on which college that she will attend. Leah Kate says the best part of playing softball at LA has been being able to play softball with her friends. Her favorite memory was her freshman year when she was named District 8 AA Freshman Player of the Year and then winning the district tournament. Leah Kate would like to say thank you to Coach Crystal Kingery, all of her pitching coaches, Coach Garrett, and Coach Bennett. They have shaped me to be the player that I am today, and I will forever be thankful that I had coaches that have always believed in me. I would also like to say a big thank you to my family for always supporting me each step of the way and always sitting in the freezing cold for me. Another big thank you that I would finally like to give is to my mother. She has always been a huge part of helping organize lots of things at Livingston Academy and the softball program. Whether she was organizing uniforms or stocking the concession stands, she's always the one that made it work. I will miss Livingston Academy softball, and I will always look at some of these as my most memorable times I had in the 4 years at LA. I will forever bleed blue. Jaslyn Flowers, number 9. Jaslyn is being escorted tonight by her mother, Stacy Flowers, and her nana, Sheila Brown. Jaslyn has been a Lady Wildcat softball player for 4 years. So far, she's had a career batting average of .315, 11 home runs, 58 RBIs, and 2 stolen bases. She plans to major in human and social sciences and become a mental health counselor. She will attend Ball State Community College in Gallatin, Tennessee, where she has signed a letter of intent to continue her softball career. Jaslyn says the best thing about playing softball at LA are the friends that she's made and to be able to see how much they've grown and improved throughout the years. Her favorite memory was her freshman year when she hit 2 home runs against Macon County in the district tournament, as well as the team winning the district tournament that year. Jasmine would like to say thank you to all of her coaches that she has played for from the beginning up to her journey today. I've been blessed to learn how to grow from so many coaches, not only as an athlete, but as a person and a teammate. To Coach Bennett and Coach Garrett, thank you for giving me, a freshman, a chance as a pinch hitter at Smith County and to never give up on me from that moment on. Also to Coach Johnny Lynn at Ball State, thank you for believing in me as an athlete and as a person. I can't wait to be a Pioneer. Lastly, to my mom and Nana, I can't express how much you guys mean to me. You have pushed me when I needed it and given me a shoulder to cry on at my lowest. No matter what, you build me back up, and that's something that I couldn't have done on my own. I love you all so much. Chalice Matthews, number 3. Chalice is escorted tonight by her parents, Chris and Marcy Matthews. Chalice has been a Lady Wildcat softball player for 3 years. One was ended early due to COVID, and the other was ended early due to an injury. Chalice plans to major in Family and Consumer Science education. She plans to attend either Ball State Community College or Tennessee Tech, and then come back to teach at LA. Chalice says what she's enjoyed most about LA softball is the encouraging atmosphere. Her favorite memory is during softball season, her sophomore year, prior to COVID, when Phipps was warming up and was hit by a ball, and she got a black eye. Chalice would like to say thank you to all of her coaches she's had as an athlete at Livingston Academy, specifically Coach Garrett and Coach Bennett. You guys have always believed in me and encouraged me when I didn't believe in myself, and I am truly thankful. I also want to thank my family for always being at the games and supporting me. I will forever be a Lady Wildcat. Marley Shaw, escorted by her parents, Jeremy and Stacy Shaw. Marley has been a Lady Wildcat softball manager for 4 years. She plans to major in nursing at Tennessee Tech and then to become a nurse anesthetist. Marley has enjoyed her 4 years with LA softball most by being able to watch the team play and make memories with her team. Her favorite memory is watching the team win the district tournament her freshman year. Marley would like to say thanks to Coach Garrett and Coach Bennett for allowing her to be a part of the team for the last 4 years. I will always remember the memories that I have in being a manager for the Lady Wildcats. Seniors and senior families and friends, we thank you for the blood, sweat, and tears that you've poured in to the Livingston Academy softball program. We wish you the best for the remainder of the 2022 season, and we wish you the best in the next chapters of your lives.
Livingston Academy seniors being recognized before the game tonight. We'll take this break. We'll come back. We'll have the opening pitch coming up at around 5 this afternoon here on the Overton Events webpage and on YouTube at Livingston Academy Basketball. Stay tuned. We'll be back in just a little bit. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready to get this game started between Monterey and Livingston Academy as the Lady Wildcats get ready to take on the Lady Wildcats here tonight. These two teams met up in Monterey, with Monterey coming from behind to win up at Monterey High School. And Livingston had a big game against Monterey, but the Lady Wildcats of Monterey came back to win late. Livingston had 3 home runs up there, as Maddie Gaw hit a couple of home runs. Jaslyn Flowers had 1 against Monterey, one of the best hitting nights of the season for the Lady Wildcats, as Livingston Academy, coached by Casey Bennett, assisted by Misty Garrett. They come in at 1-10 overall, 1-4 in District 7 AAA play. Of course, this is a non-district matchup here tonight. Monterey is coached by Brad Stafford. They come in at 8-10 on the season, as Livingston Academy celebrating senior night here tonight for the Lady Wildcats. 3 senior players, 1 senior manager, as we're getting ready now for our national anthem.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the vast o'er the ramparts we were so gallantly streaming, and the rugged bonds bursting in air, gave through the night that our flag was still then. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of brave.
Greg Cantor with you for the call of today's matchup between Livingston Academy and Monterey. Happy to have you with us on our Over and Events channel and on YouTube at Livingston Academy Basketball. Tyler Maxwell running the electronics and cameras and everything for us today, as Monterey will be up to bat first. They'll send up there to the plate to lead off Brooklyn Goss, to be followed by Gracie Hastings and Serenity Nolan, due up here in the top of the first for Monterey. Defensively for Livingston, pitching today will be Sabrina Garrett. The catcher will be senior Jaslyn Flowers. At first base will be senior Leah Kate Clark. At second base will be senior Chalice Matthews. At shortstop will be Abby Swallows. And at third base around the infield will be Maddie Gall. The outfield and left field will be Megan Estelle. In center field will be Emma Dulworth. And in right field will be Madison Neff. Ashton Jenkins will be batting for Neff, leading off this game when the Lady Wildcats come up in the bottom of the first inning. Sabrina Garrett in the circle again for the Lady Wildcats. As we said, they come in 1-10 on the season. They are 1-4 in District 7 AAA play. Monterey at 8-10 overall. Again, Brooklyn Goss, Gracie Hastings, Serenity Nolan. Then the number 4 batter will be Molly Sue Sparks. Then Dixie Elrod hitting 5th. Batting 6th will be Jordan Walker. Batting 7th, Allie Height. Batting 8th, Mariah Bilbrey. And batting 9th will be Shay Harris for Monterey. Livingston dressed in the gray tops, the blue numbers, the blue pants. Monterey dressed in the all purple with the white numbers, the white lettering on the uniforms for the Monterey Lady Wildcats. Happy to have you with us as we get ready to get this one underway here tonight at Livingston Academy. Talk to Livingston Academy officials today. We want to invite you to join us for the live stream of the Livingston Academy Promotions Night, Awards Night, coming up in May, and also Livingston Academy graduation on May 21st. So if you back it up, it'll be May the 19th will be the awards night, that Thursday night before the graduation at 4 p.m. on Saturday, May the 21st for the Livingston Academy graduating class. We also contacted the Overton County Election Commission today, and we will be covering the election returns coming up on May the 3rd here on our Overton Events channel. Leading off will be Goss for Monterey. First pitch going to be just a little bit low for ball one to Brooklyn Goss. So 1-0 to the second baseman from Monterey. Coming down from the mountain to play this afternoon here at Livingston Academy. Monterey, a long history of girls softball up there. The 1-0 pitch. This one fouled off at the plate to even the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Brooklyn Goss as Sabrina Garrett takes the long walk back to the back of the circle. Sun beginning to come out. Pretty good day today. A little cool. They said it was going to be warmer than it actually is. 1-1 pitch misses low and inside for ball 2 to take the count to 2-1. Little breeze blowing in from left field, blowing from left field to right field. Kind of a crosswind today for these two teams to deal with. 2-1 pitch. This one will be a swing and a miss for strike 2 as Goss chased that high fastball. Couldn't catch up to it, and the count evens up at 2-2 now to Brooklyn Goss. Gracie Hastings, the center fielder, and Serenity Nolan, the shortstop, due up for Monterey. Goss plays second base. This one going to be hit softly into left field. Long run for Estelle. Can't get there. It'll drop in for a base hit. Goss trying to think about stretching into a double, but they get the ball in quickly into the infield. It'll be a leadoff single for Brooklyn Goss, and Monterey has a runner at first with nobody out here in the top of the first inning. And now Gracie Hastings will be the batter for Monterey. The Lady Wildcats of Monterey as the corners of the infield playing in. Runner goes. The ball bunted foul at the plate for strike 1. So Goss will have to return to first base as they were trying to move her over with a sacrifice, tried to beat it out with the good speed by Gracie Hastings on the bunt attempt. Clark playing in at first base. Gall playing in at third base. Squares to bunt again. Bunts foul again. So the count goes 0-2. 0-2 to Gracie Hastings. Number 2 hitter for Monterey as Hastings will step back in well behind in the count to Garrett. The 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss for strike 3. Runner goes. Throw down is going to be in time. Flowers gunning out Goss on a strike about, throw him out double play as Jaslyn Flowers showing the arm from the knees, throwing out Goss, trying to steal second base. So the out by Hastings will be the first strikeout of the game by Garrett. Then it will go 2-6 with a good tag out there by Swallows for out number 2 on a double play for Livingston Academy. Now Nolan will bat for Monterey. First pitch to Nolan. This one fouled into the fence for strike 1. So the count goes 0-1 to Serenity Nolan. Jaslyn Flowers, the Volunteer State commit to play college softball next year with the throw out on the double play for the Lady Wildcats. The 0-1 pitch. That one's low for ball 1 to even the count at 1-1 to Nolan. Nolan plays shortstop for Monterey. 1-1 pitch. That one's way outside for ball 2. Corners playing even with the Bags at first and third. Second and short normal depth. The outfield playing straight away. 2-1 pitch from Garrett. This one popped in the air to shortstop. Swallows calling for it coming in and will make the catch. So Livingston gives up a hit, but they get a double play to erase that. Then they get the pop up there to end the inning as Abby swallows a couple of putouts in the inning with the tag on the throw on the end of the double play, and that pop up by Nolan for out number 3. We're through half an inning. No score here in Livingston. Lady Wildcats coming up to bat, and as they do, we'll again give you the batting lineup for Livingston Academy. Ashton Jenkins, the designated player, will lead off for the Lady Wildcats. She's batting for Madison Neff. She'll be followed by Abby Swallows, the shortstop. Emma Dolworth in center field will bat third. Jaslyn Flowers, the catcher, will bat cleanup. The pitcher, number 18, Sabrina Garrett, will bat fifth. Batting sixth will be the third baseman, number 25, Maddie Gall. Batting seventh will be first base, number 4, Leah Kate Clark. Batting eighth will be number 13, Megan Estelle. And batting ninth will be the second baseman, Chalice Matthews, for the Lady Wildcats. Defensively for Monterey, pitching will be Molly Sue Sparks. The catcher is Shay Harris. At first base is Dixie Elrod. At second base is Brooklyn Goss. At shortstop, Serenity Nolan. At third base is Allie Hite. Around the outfield and left field is Jordan Walker. In center field is Gracie Hastings. And in right field is Mariah Bilbrey for the Monterey Wildcats of Coach Brad Stafford at 8-10 on the season as they complete their warm-ups for Sparks as she throws right-handed for the Monterey Lady Wildcats. As Livingston gets ready to bat for the first time with Ashton Jenkins to lead off for Livingston Academy. As Jenkins will step in. Jenkins, again, the designated player. She's batting for Madison Neff. First pitch to Jenkins is going to be high for ball 1. 1-0 to Ashton Jenkins. Top of the first, no score here between Livingston and Monterey. One 0 pitch. That one catches the outside part of the plate for call strike 1 to even the count at 1-1. Jenkins steps back in for the Lady Wildcats. Sparks. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the high fastball to take the count to 1-2 to Jenkins. Infield playing normal depth for Monterey. Outfield a little closer than normal for the Lady Wildcats defense. 1-2 pitch. This one going to be popped to first base. Goss coming over from second will make the running catch. It's a pretty catch by the second baseman, Brooklyn Goss. They're running to her left as it was going to be over the head of the first baseman, but Goss able to chase it down over near the line and get the put out for out number 1 on Ashton Jenkins. Now Abby Swallows to bat for the Lady Wildcats, hitting for the first time today as she'll step in for Livingston. First pitch to Swallows. That one going to be taken on the inside part of the plate for call strike 1. Look out, 0-1 to Abby Swallows. She steps back in there. The 0-1 delivery, swing and a miss on the inside pitch. Had her fooled a little bit, trying to pull that one down the third base line. Couldn't make contact, and the count goes 0-2. Swallows stepping back in there for Livingston. Sparks, the 0-2 pitch. That one's low for ball 1. Takes the count to 1-2 now to the Livingston shortstop. The last out of the top of the first inning. Now batting here in the second. The 1-2 pitch. and tried to check her swing, couldn't do so. She went around for strike number 3. Out number 2, the first strikeout of the game for Sparks. And 2 away now here in the bottom of the first, with Emma Dulworth coming to the plate now for Livingston Academy. Dulworth to bat for the first time. That one catches the inside part of the plate for call strike 1. So again, Sparks gets off to a good start against a batter, getting that first strike. That one called on the inside part of the plate. The 0-1 pitch. This one hitting the air down the left side. That's going to drift foul. The left fielder giving chase won't have a play. It'll be a foul ball for strike 2. Out there in left field giving a good run at it was Jordan Walker, but it was over near the fence, couldn't get there, and will drop for a long strike for Emma Dulworth, and the count goes 0-2. Sparks gained the sign from Coach Stafford over in the dugout. Time called as she took too much time. And now the home plate umpire going down to say something to the Monterey coach. He'd come about a half a step out of the dugout. They put him back in the dugout. Safety issue there. The 0-2 pitch. This one going to be hit down the right side. Will it stay fair? It will not. About a foot and a half foul down that right field line. If that one had been fair, that could have been extra bases for Dulworth, but that wind pushing it that way. And it just kept drifting over outside the line. Count remains 0-2. That one high for ball 1. Catcher tried to hold it and frame it there near the outside part of the strike zone, but couldn't influence the home plate umpire, Shay Harris, the catcher for Monterey. The 1-2 pitch from Sparks, swing and a miss for strike 3 for out number 3. Strikeout number 2 for Sparks. She strikes out the last 2 she faces. We're through 1 inning complete. It's Livingston Academy 0, Monterey 0. Move now to the top of the second inning where Monterey will come up to bat. Leading off will be the pitcher, Molly Sue Sparks. She'll be followed by Dixie Elrod and Jordan Walker due up for Monterey here in the top of the second. They got a hit in the top of the first, but a strikeout thrown out at second, caught stealing double play to erase that base runner. And then Nolan popped up to shortstop to end the inning. Sparks, first left-handed batter of the day, fouls that one off at the plate for strike 1. So 0-1 to Molly Sue Sparks. She leads out to be followed by Elrod. This one hitting the right field. Right fielder taking a couple of steps to her right and will make the catch. Good play out there in right field by Livingston Academy. Is out there to making the catch is Madison Neff for the Lady Wildcats. So that fly out to Neff in right field for out number 1. And now Elrod will be the batter for Monterey as she plays first base for the Lady Wildcats in purple. Facing Garrett for the first time. First pitch on a bounce in there for ball 1. So 1-0 to Dixie Elrod. The 1-0 pitch, that one misses outside for ball 2. Two-zero pitch from Garrett. Catches the inside part of the plate for call strike 1. On a pretty pitch at the numbers on that fastball tailing in just over the inside part of the plate to take the count 2-1 now to Elrod. 2-1 pitch. This one hit to the third baseman. Gaw up with it. Gaw throw to first in time for out number 2. Maddie Gaw with the pick there at third base on the ground out for out number 2 for Monterey. Now batting will be Jordan Walker. First pitch to Walker misses outside for ball 1. So 1-0 to Walker. The 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss for strike 1 to even the count at 1-1. If you're watching us for the first time on YouTube or on our Over and Events webpage, we encourage you to go over to our YouTube channel, Livingston Academy Basketball, and hit the subscribe button. Costs nothing to subscribe. That one misses inside for ball 2. Costs nothing to subscribe, but it does help us with YouTube. The more subscribers we get, we'd appreciate everyone. Go there and subscribe if you appreciate being able to see these ball games here on our channels. That one misses high for ball 3. So Garrett falling behind in the count 3-1 to Jordan Walker. Click on the Over and Events page there. You can go to watch on YouTube, and that'll take you over there where you can subscribe. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So she got a piece of it to take the count full at 3-2. Just able to get a piece of that one. The count goes full now. 3-2 pitch misses outside for ball 4 for the first walk of the day. Given up by Garrett as it will be now Allie Height, the third baseman for Monterey, batting. As Walker over at first base. They've had a base runner in each of the first 2 innings. This one going to be grounded to Swallows. She'll toss to Matthews at second for out number 3. On the fielder's choice, they'll erase the lead runner as Abby Swallows will go to Chalice Matthews for out number 3. We're through 1.5. No score here at Livingston Academy.
Show 2 now.
We now move to the bottom of the second inning. Due up for the Lady Wildcats, Jaslyn Flowers, Sabrina Garrett, and Maddie Gall. Due up for Livingston here in the bottom of the second. Sparks back out there. First pitch to Flowers. Going to be a call strike on the inside part of the plate. Take the count to 0-1. Flowers batting for the first time today. She'll step in there for the Lady Wildcats. The 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss for strike 2 to Jaslyn Flowers, leading off this second inning. Flowers stepping back in for Livingston. That one's going to be high at the bill of the cap for ball 1. Take the count 1-2 now to Flowers. He said she's committed to play softball next season in college. The 1-2 pitch, this one fouled back at the plate to stay alive. They keep the count 1-2. Sparks in the pitch sign from the dugout. 1-2 pitch, hit hard on the left side, gets by Hot, and it'll be the first hit of the game for Livingston Academy. As Flowers rips that one to the hot corner, and Hot just kind of had to get out of the way of it that time, and it will be a single for Jaslyn Flowers leading off this second inning. And now Sabrina Garrett will be the batter for the Lady Wildcats. That's Garrett. Will hit for the first time.
Now batting, number 18, Sabrina Garrett.
Garrett stepping in, the pitcher for the Lady Wildcats. Sparks, first pitch to Garrett. Going to be hit foul off the right side and out of play for strike 1 to Sabrina Garrett. Flowers over at first base. Nobody out here in the bottom of the second. Garrett squares to bunt. Can't make contact. That'll be strike 2. So 0-2 to Sabrina Garrett. Now to Coach Casey Bennett down the third base coaching box. 0-2 pitch. Change up. Call strike 3. Good pitch right there by Molly Sue Sparks to get the first out of the inning. Third strikeout of the game for Sparks. She struck out 3 of the last 4 batters. And now Maddie Gall will be the batter for Livingston Academy as Gall steps in with 1 away now. Here in the bottom of the second. First pitch to Gall. That one's on the inside part of the plate. For call strike 1. Quick look down to first base by Shea Harris, but no throw behind Flowers over there. Gall hits this one softly to short. The flip to second for 1, but no relay to try to turn the double play. Might have been better for the shortstop to just step on the second herself with the momentum carrying her that way. But Nolan able to flip it to Goss to get the lead runner for out number 1, or out number 2. It goes 6-4. Gall will reach on a fielder's choice. And now Leah Kate Clark will be the batter for Livingston Academy. Clark batting first for the first time today for the Lady Wildcats. That one misses high for ball 1. So 1-0 to Leah Kate. Monterey, good job getting that lead runner on that one. Would have been a tough relay to get Gall, who was quickly down the base pass to first base. The 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss. May have fouled it at home plate. Either way, it's strike 1 to even the count at 1-1. the Livingston first baseman. Busy week coming up for the Lady Wildcats. They said that if the weather cooperates, they could play 6 games this week, including a doubleheader on Thursday. We'll be back here tomorrow. This one will be fouled off and out of play by Leah Kate Clark. We'll be over at baseball tomorrow. They could play 6 next week. That's when they have a chance to do that. We'll have a couple of those for you coming up on Monday and Tuesday, weather permitting. We'll have baseball tomorrow with Livingston playing host to York over at the baseball field here at Livingston Academy. The Wildcats baseball team is down in Smithville today taking on DeKalb County. Count 1-2 to Leah Kate Clark. No score here in Livingston. 1-2 pitch hit over the third baseman's head. That's down for a base hit. Gall going to hold at second. So Clark with a 2-out single to put runners at first and second for the Lady Wildcats as Gall will move down to second base. And now Megan Estelle will bat for the Lady Wildcats. As she will hit for the first time today. Number 8 batter for the Lady Wildcats. First pitch will be called strike 1 on the outside part of the plate. So 0-1 to Estelle. Sparks checking that wristband for the pitch that is called. The 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss for strike 2. Take the count 0-2. The left fielder for Livingston Academy. This one's going to be popped in the air and foul ground on the right side. First baseman can't get to it as it gets out of play. So the count stays 0-2 against Estelle. Two away here in the bottom of the second. This one going to be hitting the center field. Long run for the center fielder, but she'll get there to make the catch. Good play out in the center field by Gracie Hastings, able to track that one down in the air for the fly out for out number 3 for Livingston Academy. Lady Wildcats get a couple of hits in the inning. They strand 2. We're through 2 complete. No score here at Livingston Academy. We move now to the top of the third inning here in Livingston with no score in the game between Monterey and Livingston Academy. Due up in the inning for Monterey, the 8, 9, and 1 batters, Mariah Bilbrey, Shay Harris, and Brooklyn Goss. Back to the top of the order for Monterey. Sabrina Garrett stays out there in the circle here for inning number 3 for Livingston Academy. Bilbrey hitting for the first time. This one fouled at the plate for strike 1. So 0-1 to Mariah Bilbrey. 0-1 pitch. That one catches the inside part of the plate for call strike 2. Pretty pitch there. Just had her frozen at home plate. The count goes 0-2. That one bounces in for ball 1. Take the count to 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes to the right fielder. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Out number 1 here in the 3rd inning. Strikeout number 2 for Sabrina Garrett. And now Shay Harris, the catcher, will be the batter for Monterey, as Harris will step in for the Lady Wildcats. And can't say that very much. First pitch to Harris bounces behind her. Did it hit her? It did catch the back part of the calf, and that will be a hit by pitch. The hit batsman will move down to first base for a base runner. You're going to get hit. That's kind of the way to do it. It just barely nicked the back of the leg of Shay Harris after it bounced in, so probably didn't even much more than feel it. And now Brooklyn Goss will bat with the runner on. First pitch to Goss, misses high and away for ball 1. Goss singled, was caught stealing as part of a double play to lead off the game back in the 1st inning. Count 1-0 to Goss. That one misses about the same spot to take the count 2-0. Goss, a little bloop single out in left field, just about 2 steps out on the grass. 2-0 pitch, fouled at the plate for strike 1. Take the count 2-1 now to the second baseman. She made a great catch in the bottom of the 1st inning for Monterey, going to the line to make a catch near foul ground. That one misses high and away for ball 3. So 3-1 to Goss. She'll step back in there for Monterey. 3-1 pitch, foul back to take the count full. The second baseman. On deck, Gracie Hastings for Monterey. Monterey's had a base runner all 3 innings, but no one has gotten to second base yet for Monterey. This one hit in the air on the left side and foul ground and out of play. Count stays full at 3-2. Goss lifted that one over the third base bleachers here at Livingston Academy. Wind picking back up now. 3-2 pitch hit her to put her on base. It'll be a walk, I would assume. So now they have their first runner in the scoring position with runners at first and second with 1 away here in the top of the 3rd inning. As infield coming in to talk to Garrett a little bit with runners at first and second. A couple of hit by pitch, and we've got a courtesy runner coming in. They're wearing a jacket, so they don't have a number, so there's no way to know who she is. It is a courtesy runner for the catcher for Monterey, as Harris will have the courtesy runner. That one misses high for ball 1 to Hastings. Runner going to be caught in a rundown as they'll tag her at third base for the out. That's 2 away for Monterey. Goss will move down to second base, but they'll catch that courtesy runner. It'll go 2, 4, 5 for out number 2. Goss will move down to second base in scoring position. It's 1-0 to Gracie Hastings. The 1-0 pitch, that one catches the inside part of the plate for call strike 1. So 1-1 to Hastings. 1-1 pitch. This one hit hard down the left side. Estelle going back. Can't get to it. That's going to drop for a base hit. A run will come in to score, and Monterey will take the lead 1-0 on the RBI double to left field by Gracie Hastings. Hit that one high in the air, and we'll get the RBI as Goss will come in to score from second base, and Monterey will take the lead 1-0 on that well-hit ball to left field. And now Serenity Nolan will bat with 2 away here in the top of the third. Wind picking up even more now here at Livingston Academy. First pitch, that one going to miss for ball 1. Good job by Flowers getting to that high pitch to keep it from getting away from her at home plate and hold that runner at second base. Count goes 1-0 now to Nolan. Nolan hits this one off the hands down the right side into foul ground and out of play to even the count at 1-1. Nolan struck out her other plate appearance back in the first inning. Chance to add to a 1-0 Monterey lead. Here's they have taken the lead on the Hastings RBI double. 1-1 pitch from Garrett. This one hit right up the middle, almost hit Hastings. She's able to get out of the way. That's a single to the outfield. The relay going to be off the glove of Garrett, and Nolan will quickly hustle down to second as Hastings will come in to score from second. And Monterey with 2 runs in the inning will take a 2-0 lead on a single and a error against Livingston that will allow Hastings to come in to score, so no RBI there for Nolan. And now Sparks with a chance to help her own cause as 2 away now here in the third. But Monterey 2 runs in the inning have taken a 2-0 lead. Sparks, the left-hander, sees that one miss outside for ball 1. So 1-0 to Molly Sue Sparks. One-0 pitch. Sparks pops this one in the air. Swallows trying to make a play on it in foul ground. Did she get there? She did not. Couldn't see it as it was over on the left side, obstructed from my view a little bit here in the press box. But it's going to be strike 1 to Sparks, so the count evens up at 1-1. Sparks, the 6th batter today for Monterey in this third inning. One pitch. This one hit to first base. Clark with it on a hop will step on first base for out number 3. So the ground out unassisted to Leah Kate Clark at first for out number 3. But Monterey gets a hit. They get a couple of hits. They score a couple of runs. They strand 1. We're through 2.5. It is now Monterey 2, Livingston Academy 0. We move now to the bottom half of the third inning with the Lady Wildcats coming up to bat. Leading off this third inning will be Chalice Matthews followed by Ashton Jenkins and Abby Swallows. Due up for the Lady Wildcats here in the third, as Matthews will bat for the first time today. Monterey scoring 2 runs in the top of the third inning. Take a 2-0 lead. First pitch to Matthews, swing and a miss for strike one. So 0-1 to Chalice Matthews. Second base player for Livingston Academy. Sparks still out there for Monterey as we move to the bottom of the third. The 0-1 pitch misses high on a changeup to even the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Matthews. Monterey gained the first runs of the game in the top of the third inning to take a 2-0 lead. 1-1 pitch. This one hit down the right side and foul ground and out of play. Take the count 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to one of 3 senior players for the Lady Wildcats. As Matthews steps back in, they were recognized earlier this afternoon. This one hit on the left side. Shortstop can't get to it, can't make the leaping grab, and that'll be a hit in the infield for Chalice Matthews, and the Lady Wildcats have the leadoff batter on for the second time in this game, and now Ashton Jenkins will bat for the Lady Wildcats with a runner on first and nobody out for Livingston Academy. Jenkins popped up to second base. The lead off the game back in the bottom of the first.
Now batting, number 10, Ashton Jenkins.
She'll step in for the Lady Wildcats to face Sparks for the second time today. First pitch to Jenkins, squares to bunt, bunts it foul on the high pitch. The count goes 0-1. Jenkins, the designated player today, batting for Madison Neff. That one misses high for ball 1. Evens the count at 1-1. Jenkins probably fouled off a ball on that first bunt attempt. The count even right now at 1-1 to Jenkins. Squares to bunt, pops it in the air. That's a fair ball. Matthews will move down to second base. It will be the catcher throwing out Jenkins as Harris makes the throw down to first to Elrod. It'll go 2-3 on the sacrifice bunt for out number 1 as it moves Matthews into scoring position. So it will be a sacrifice on the play.
Now batting, number 2, Abby Swallows.
And now Swallows will bat with a runner in scoring position for the first time today for Livingston. Swallows takes that one on the inside part of the plate for call strike 1. So 0-1 to Abby Swallows. She'll step back in for the Lady Wildcats. The 0-1 pitch. That one misses high for ball 1. Evens the count at 1-1 here in the bottom of the third. Livingston trying to answer a couple of runs in the top of the third by Monterey. The 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss for strike 2. Count goes 1-2 now to Swallows for the Lady Wildcats. Shortstop for Livingston Academy, stepping back in there. Sparks, 1-2 pitch, just high for ball 2. Tough one to take there, good eye by Swallows. Take that one for ball 2 and even the count at 2-2. Matthews out at second base for the Lady Wildcats. 2-2 pitch. This one fouled off and out of play to keep the count at 2-2. Sparks taking a long time there in the circle, getting the pitch call from Coach Stafford over in the dugout. Swallows steps out asking for time. Now back in. The 2-2 pitch. This one hit on the left side. Will get through for a base hit. Matthews going to hold at third. And runners at the corners now for Livingston Academy on a hard hit ball on the left side for a single for Swallows for her first hit of the day. So Matthews 60 feet away from cutting the lead in half, and Emma Dulworth at the plate now for Livingston Academy. Dulworth facing Sparks for the second time. Chance to get Livingston on the board with a base hit or something hit deep to the right side. Maybe even something deep to the left side. First pitch, they're going to throw down to third. That one's going to hit Matthews as she's able to get back safely. The pitch was a ball. The runner at first, Swallows, will steal second base. Uncontested. They throw down to third, trying to throw behind Matthews. Hit her on the way back to third base. So everybody's safe. This one's going to be fouled back and out of play to even the count at 1-1. So a couple of players in scoring position now for Dulworth as she'll step back in for the Lady Wildcats in a 1-1 count now. The Livingston center fielder. Dulworth takes that one up around the bill of the cap for ball two. Take the count to 2-1. Swallows over at second base. Matthews down at third base. Tying run out at second base for the Lady Wildcats of Livingston. Used to be able to say that. You can't say that with two teams with the same nickname. That one bounces in for ball three. Could load the bases for Jaslyn Flowers here with the count 3-1. You'd think that Dulworth is taking all the way here on 3-1. One away here in the bottom of the third. Dulworth steps back in. 3-1 pitch. No, she's swinging away. That will get through for a base hit. One run will come in to score. They're going to wave in Swallows. The play at the plate is not going to be in time as Swallows dives in head first. Good base running out there by Dulworth to move down to second base on the throw home. So it'll be a single, 2 RBIs for Emma Dulworth, and the game tied now at 2 apiece. And Jaslyn Flowers will bat with a runner at second base for the Lady Wildcats as Dulworth with the single and the 2 RBIs as she moves down to second. Game tied now at 2 apiece. Flowers squares to bunt. They'll concede that stolen base to Dulworth. The pitch was a ball to Flowers. So 1-0 to the Livingston catcher. 2-2 here in the bottom of the third is your score. Flowers a chance to move Livingston in front here at the plate with a runner at third base and one away in the bottom of the third. That one hit her. Oh, got her right in the spine, maybe the shoulder blade, lower back. That one, you could hear that all the way up here, as that's a tough one to take by Flowers. She's trying to walk it off a little bit down at first base. Got her right in the lower part of the left rib cage, it looks like. As Coach Bennett will take time out. They're going to get a courtesy runner in for her as they'll get her over to the dugout and get her checked out. That courtesy runner will be number 26, Mallory Lindsay, coming in to run for the Livingston catcher. So Dulworth down at third base. Lindsay over at first base running for Flowers, and now Sabrina Garrett with a chance to help out her own cause, with the pitcher a chance to get an RBI here with the runner at third and move her team back in front, or in front for the first time. Lady Wildcats haven't led in the contest yet, but a chance to move in front here with the runner at third base. Sparks, first pitch to Garrett. This one going to be grounded on the third base side. The play is coming home, but Dulworth slides under it. It's a good slide by Emma Dulworth to score the run for the Lady Wildcats. It'll be a fielder's choice that will put Sabrina Garrett on base. And it will move Lindsay down to second base. That's good base running right there by Emma Dulworth. She went on the sound of the bat. She was gone and then just slid underneath the tag of Harris at home plate. And the Lady Wildcats move in front by 1, 3-2. As Maddie Gaw to bat now for Livingston. Before she does, though, Coach Casey Bennett calling timeout here. Going to get a courtesy runner for the pitcher now, as running will be number 16. And who is 16? Let's see if she wasn't on what they gave us before the game. So let's go back a little bit and see if we can track down who number 16 is. Kaylee Pryor for the Lady Wildcats. So Kaylee Pryor is the runner for Livingston. That one misses away for ball 1 to Maddie Gaw. So Pryor, the courtesy runner at first base. Lindsay, the courtesy runner at second base. Gaw, batting for the Lady Wildcats, takes that one outside for ball 2. Takes the count 2-0 now to the Livingston third baseman. Runners at first and second. Gaw with the chance to extend this lead. Sparks looking at the second level of that wristband this time. The 2-0 pitch misses inside for ball 3. Gaw was ready to take one there on the shoulder if that one's going to hit her and put her on first base, but it just missed underneath the left elbow. So the count goes 3-0 to Gaw. Sparks got to throw a couple of strikes here. That one catches the outside part of the plate for call strike 1. 3-1 to the Livingston third baseman. Livingston 3 runs in here in the inning. Lady Wildcats lead it 3-2 over Monterey. 3-1 pitch. This one fouled off at the plate. Take the count 3-2. Full count to Maddie Gaw. Leah Kate Clark on deck for Livingston Academy. Three-two pitch. Gaw hits this one down the left side. That's going to be a foul ball. Bounced foul, and I think that's the correct call. It kicked off a little bit of chalk there inside of third base, but then it bounced on the outside of the bag. It looked like from up here. I think he made the correct call. Livingston crowd didn't like it, but I think it was correct. Full count once again to Gaw. Sparks, 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3 on the changeup. Good time to call that one for out number 2. And now Leah Kate Clark will bat for the Lady Wildcats with 2 away here in the bottom of the third. Runner in scoring position. 2 runners on the base paths for Livingston Academy's Clark. Leah Kate, 1 for 1 so far today with a single back in the second inning. First pitch to Clark. That one taken high for ball 1. Clark, the 8th batter in this inning. Dallas Matthews led it off with a single. Scored the first run of the game for Livingston. Lady Wildcats added 2 more after that as they lead it 3-2. This one going to be hit to the shortstop. Shortstop up with it. Will take the throw at first. That's a high throw, and that's too high. It's over the outstretched glove of the first baseman. A run will come in to score. They'll hold Pryor at third base. Clark will reach on an error as it will be an E6 to put Clark on first base. Then it'll be Lindsay coming around from second base to score on the throwing error. Pryor holding at third base. Clark hustling down to second base. And now Estelle to bat here in this inning. This one popped in the air in foul ground, but Livingston adds a run to go up 4-2 now over Monterey. Estelle stepping in for the Lady Wildcats. We're going to be grounded to shortstop again. Shortstop looks at home, now throws to first in time for out number 3. So she looked at the runner at third base, but then decided the force was over at first, and Serenity Nolan will make the good throw that time to get the out as the throw made over to the first baseman, Dixie Elrod, for out number 3. So Livingston sends all 9 to the plate in that third inning. They score 4 runs. We're through 3 complete. Livingston Academy 4, Monterey 2. Move now to the top of the 4th inning as Monterey going to send up the middle of the order. The 5, 6, and 7 batters due up. Dixie Elrod, Jordan Walker, and Allie Hott due to bat here in this 4th inning. Sabrina Garrett stays out there for the Lady Wildcats in a 4-2 lead. Here is Monterey scored 2 in the top of the 3rd. Livingston comes back with 4 in the bottom of the 3rd. As the Lady Wildcats take the 4-2 lead. Now Elrod to bat. She grounded out back in the 2nd inning. Ground out to third base. Well, that one slipped out of the hands of Garrett. High for ball 1. So 1-0 to Dixie Elrod. Step back in there for Monterey. That one inside for ball 2. 2-0 to Elrod. A little more chilly tonight as the sun gets lower in the sky. That one misses away for ball 3. So Garrett way behind in the count to Elrod. Three and 0. Now the count. 3-0 pitch from Garrett. That one right down the middle for called strike 1 as Elrod taking all the way. They said these two teams played up in Monterey earlier in the year. Livingston played last night at Cookeville. Before that, they hadn't played for a couple of weeks due to rain. That one misses inside for ball 4 for the leadoff walk for Dixie Elrod here in the 4th inning. Now Jordan Walker will bat for Monterey. Walker grounded out to shortstop in the 3rd. Swing and a miss for strike 1 to Walker. A little change up by Garrett. Count 0-1 to Sabrina Garrett. Or from Sabrina Garrett to Jordan Walker. The 1 pitch. That one taken high for ball 1. That was close there at the numbers. The count evens up at 1-1 to Walker. 1-1 pitch. That one misses inside for ball 2. Walker plays left field for Monterey. Two-one pitch from Garrett. That one misses inside for ball 3. So 3-1 to Walker. Be sure to support our sponsors that make these broadcasts possible. You'll see their names scrolling across the bottom of the screen there for you. If you go to our over and events page, that one's going to be taken high for ball 4. So back-to-back walks to begin the 4th inning by Garrett. Puts runners at first and second. Go to our over and events page and click on those. The icons there will take you directly to their web page. You can go and see their businesses and give you all the information you need about them as the players going to meet in the circle there. With runners at first and second. Home plate umpire breaks that up. Nobody out here in the top of the 4th. But our sponsors are the ones that make it possible to do these broadcasts for you. We're so grateful to them for supporting us here and supporting the local activities around Overton County. That one misses inside, gets away from Flowers, and that'll let the runners move up to second and third. Elrod moving down to third. Walker moving down to second. Pitch a ball to Allie Height now with first base open. Makes the count 1-0. One-0 pitch from Garrett. This one hit to left field. That's going to be down for a base hit. It'll take a bounce away from Estelle. 1 run will come into score. 2nd run will come into score on a double. Out in, it'll be a single, then could be a double for Height. Either way, it's going to be a couple of RBIs. And Monterey is going to tie the score at 4 apiece as Elrod comes in to score from second base. Walker, from third base. Walker coming to score from second base. Height will end up out at second base. And the game all tied as the first pitch now to Mariah Bilbrey going to be taken outside for ball 1. So the go-ahead run at second base in scoring position now for Monterey. The count 1-0 to Mariah Bilbrey, the right fielder for Monterey. The 1-0 pitch is Bilbrey bunts this one down the third base line, bunts it foul and out of play to even the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Bilbrey. Back-to-back innings that Monterey has scored now against Livingston. Couple of runs in the 3rd, couple of runs here in the 4th, and they've tied it up at 4 apiece. 1-1 pitch. This one fouled into the fence, Steve, to take the count to 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Bilbrey. Shay Harris on deck. She's the number 9 hitter. Then back to the top of the order for Monterey. The 1-2 pitch. That one taken for ball 2. Evens the count at 2-2 now. Bilbrey struck out her only other plate appearance. Trying to get on base for the first time. 2-2 pitch. This one hit hard down the right side, but that's going to drift foul and out of play. And we'll keep the count at 2-2. Wind picking up, blowing in from left field. Helped that one drift out of play. Game's a little over an hour old this evening. 2-2 pitch from Garrett. This one hit in the infield. Swallows can't make the catch. Diving effort, but couldn't pull it in, and that will move the runner over to third as Height had to wait to see if it was going to drop. It did drop in for an infield hit for Mariah Bilbrey. So runners at the corners now for Monterey. Still nobody out here in the top of the fourth. As Height moves over to third, Mariah Bilbrey moves to first base. As timeout going to be taken here as the umpire went over. They may be changing batters here. No, it's still going to be Harris coming up to bat, I believe. The umpire's having some kind of discussion there on the third base line. Not sure what this discussion is about. And they're going to say the runner at third base is safe. They may have said that she left early or something over at second base. So runners at first and third for Monterey. Shay Harris, the batter now. And she was hit by a pitch back in the third inning to get that two-run rally. A little slow roller to short. Swallows up with it, throw to first in time for one, but a run will come in to score as Swallows charging that one well to get the throw over to Clark for out number one, but will be an RBI as Height will come in to score from third base to give Monterey the lead again at 5-4. Bilbrey will move over to second base, and now Goss will bat for Monterey. First pitch going to miss high and away for ball one. So 1-0 to Mariah Goss. 1-0 pitch. That one taken inside for ball two. So 2-0 to the second baseman from Monterey. But 3 runs in the inning and still only 1 out for the Lady Wildcats of Monterey. Runner at second base. The 2-0 pitch. This one hit in the air on the third base side. Gall gives chase, but it's going to bounce over the dugout and out of play to take the count 2-1 on the foul strike for strike one against the Monterey batter. Five, 4. Monterey with the 3 runs here in the inning to move in front by 1. That one taken high for ball 3 to take the count 3-1 to the Monterey batter. Goss has been on base both times today, trying to do so for a third time. That one misses inside for ball 4. So the second walk of the game by Goss. She got a single to lead off the game and has walked a couple of times, has scored a run. Now Gracie Hastings will bat. She doubled with an RBI in her last at bat, came around to score a run. Runners at first and second now for Hastings with 1 out. Hastings takes that one at the knees for call strike 1. So 0-1 to Gracie Hastings. And it's Livingston trying to get out of this and hold it to a 1-run game. Moving to the bottom of the 4th. That one misses inside for ball 1 to even the count at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. This one popped in the air in the infield. Garrett will play it for out number 2, infield fly rule. In effect anyway. So that will be a pop up to 1 for out number 2 to the pitcher. And now Serenity Nolan will bat for Monterey. Nolan popped up to short back in the first inning. Singled, was stranded at second base in the third inning. First pitch misses away for ball 1. Throw down to first, not in time. No, as Hastings is back, or not Hastings, Goss is back safely. 1-2 pitch. This one hit foul down the right side and out of play to keep the count. It is 1-2. Two away. Now here in the fourth inning. This one hit in the air to the right side. Matthews going out will make the catch. Oh, Dulworth ran into her. Matthews able to make that catch for out number 3. So we are through 3.5 as that pop up the infield to Chalice Matthews for the third out. Dulworth coming charging in, ran right into her. Both players all right, so that's out number 3, but Monterey adds 3 here in the fourth inning. They move back in front by 1. Monterey 5, Livingston Academy 4. We move now to the bottom of the fourth inning with Monterey leading Livingston by 1, 5-4 after 3 runs in the top of the fourth inning. As due up for the Lady Wildcats, the 9-1-2 batters due up here in the fourth. Matthews to be followed by Jenkins and Swallows due up for Livingston.
Now batting, number 3, Chalice Matthews.
Sparks still out there for Monterey. First pitch to Matthews, going to catch the outside part of the plate for call strike 1. Chalice last at bat, she singled. Came around to score the first run of the game for the Lady Wildcats to get that 4-run inning started back in the third. Now leading off this inning once again. Matthews pops this one down the right field side. First baseman giving chase. Goss giving chase. Almost got to that one in foul ground a couple of steps. It bounces off her glove. Couldn't make the catch. So a long strike there to take the count 0-2 to Matthews. Chalice steps back in there for the Lady Wildcats. The 0-2 pitch. This one hit in the air in the circle. The catcher or the pitcher will make the catch as Sparks catches that pop up in the circle for out number 1 here in the bottom of the fourth. And now Jenkins will bat with nobody on and 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth. Ashton batting for the third time today. He popped up to second base back in the first inning. Grounded out to the catcher on a bunt in the third inning. First pitch going to be high for ball 1 to Jenkins. So 1-0 to the Livingston designated player. One 0 pitch. That one catches the inside part of the plate for call strike 1. Evens the count at 1-1. Like it might have been a little bit inside, but the umpire said it caught the front part of the plate before breaking back inside. 1-1 pitch. That one misses high for ball 2. 2-1 to Matthews. Swing and a miss on a big cut by Jenkins. Take the count 2-2. Two-two delivery from Sparks. This one popped up in the air to the right side. Center fielder coming in to take charge will make the catch on the run, as no one taking charge, but then the center fielder, Hastings, able to come in between the second baseman and the right fielder to make the catch on the pop-up into shallow right center field for out number 2. And now it will be Abby Swallows to bat for Livingston Academy. Swallows struck out her first at bat, singled, stole a base, scored a run in the third inning. Takes that one in the side for ball 1. So 1-0 to the Livingston shortstop. The 1-0 pitch. That one will be called strike one to even the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike here at the bottom of the 4th. 2 away here in the bottom of the 4th, with Monterey leading 5-4. That one catches the inside part of the plate for called strike 2. Takes the count to 1-2 now to Swallows. One-two pitch, swing and a miss for strike 3 to end the inning. So the Lady Wildcats go in order. For only the second time today, we're through 4 complete. It is Monterey 5, Livingston Academy 4. We move now to the top of the 5th inning as Monterey, 5 runs in the last 2 innings. They scored 2 in the 3rd, 3 in the 4th. They now send up the 4, 5, and 6 hitters to begin this 5th inning. Molly Sue Sparks, Dixie Elrod, and Jordan Walker due up in the inning for Monterey. They lead it by 1, 5-4. Sparks pitches right-handed, bats left-handed. She's 0 for 2 on the day with a fly out to right field and a ground out to second base. This one popped in the air, deep center field. Dulworth going back, and that one's gone for the home run. Sparks hits that one deep to center field for the solo home run to lead off the 5th inning. As she had been 0 for 2, but now the home run and the RBI to move Monterey in front by 2 now, 6-4, as they match their biggest lead. Dulworth have a good run at it out in center field, but just out of the reach of Emma Dulworth there at the wall. And Sparks with the home run for Monterey. Now batting for Monterey, Dixie Elrod for the Lady Wildcats. First pitch to Elrod. This one hit on the left side and foul ground for strike 1. So 0-1 to Elrod. Monterey back in front by 2. They match their biggest lead. Livingston is also led by 2. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside the strike zone to even the count at 1-1 to the first baseman for Monterey. Oh, and 2 on the board, so that one taken for ball 1. Take the count 1-2. One-two pitch misses outside for ball 3. So 3-1. 2-2 the count. I'll catch up in a minute. Swing and a miss for strike 3. I know that. For out number 1. So the strikeout by Dixie Elrod will be the third strikeout of the game for Sabrina Garrett. And now Jordan Walker will bat for Monterey. First pitch to Walker. This one popped in the air on the right side. It'll be in foul ground for strike 1. So 0-1 to Jordan Walker. Garrett getting the pitch call from Jaslyn Flowers behind the plate. The 0-1 pitch bounces in for ball 1. The 1-1 to Walker. 6-4 Monterey lead here in the bottom of the 5th inning. One pitch, swing and a miss on the inside pitch for strike 2. Count goes to 1-2 now to the left fielder for Monterey. He grounded out to short to end the second inning, then walked, scored a run in the 4th inning. This one fouled back into the fence to stay alive and to keep the count 1-2. Garrett takes a walk back to the back line of the pitching circle. The 1-2 pitch bounces in for ball 2. So 2-2 to Jordan Walker. Two pitch. That one bounces in for ball 3. Count goes full now to Walker. Haven't seen a lot of full counts by these Monterey batters. That's the second one, and Walker has had both of them. 3-2 pitch misses high for ball 4. So a 1-out walk given up by Garrett. 1 run in here in the inning on the solo home run by Molly Sue Sparks. Now Allie Height will bat, the third baseman for Monterey. It's Coach Bennett will come out and talk to her pitcher here. In a 6-4 game here in the top of the 5th inning. Runner at first base with 1 out here in the 5th. As Coach Bennett may be making a change here, and she will. She'll bring Leah Kate Clark in from first base to pitch. So let's see what other defensive changes will take place here. As Ashton Jenkins was in playing right field. She'll leave. And I haven't seen who they're going to bring in. But Leah Kate Clark will be the new pitcher. While she warms up, we'll take this break. So the changes Livingston has made we'll give you in just a moment as Leah Kate Clark will throw her first pitch. It's going to be fouled at the plate by Height. Foul ball, so that will have to send Jordan Walker back to first base. Maddie Gaw has moved from third base to first base. Ashton Jenkins is now playing third base. Madison Neff is playing right field for the Lady Wildcats. Count 0-1 to Height. The 1 pitch. This one popped up in the infield as it will drop for a base hit. And it will allow Walker to move down to second base. Tough spot for the runner there at first base as that one in shallow right field. That's right on the side where you're trying to run, so she couldn't go too far. If they caught it, they could double her off first base, but you had to go far enough to be able to reach second base if it dropped, and she did exactly that. That's a good piece of base running by Jordan Walker as Emma Dulworth tried to chase that one down from center field but couldn't get to it. Matthews couldn't find it there at second base. First pitch to Mariah Bilbrey going to be taken inside for ball 1. So 1-0 to Mariah Bilbrey. She'll step back in for Monterey. Runners at first and second now for Monterey. 1 away here in the top of the 5th. This one going to be grounded to short. Swallows will dive to knock it down. She'll flip to second to get 1. They'll play it back into the pitcher, but a run will come in to score from third. Aggressive base running by Jordan Walker as Coach Brad Stafford sent her quickly when he saw Matthews go to the ground. They did get Height 6-4 for out number 2, but will be a fielder's choice for Mariah Bilbrey and an RBI. Actually, it wouldn't be an RBI because it scored on the throw to second base, so no RBI there. And now Shay Harris will bat for Monterey. Again, the umpires discussing something here. I'm not sure what they're talking about. Haven't put the run on the board yet. Waiting to see what the umpire's decision is.
I didn't put it up.
They will take the run off the board, and the runner is called out. So apparently she was going to be called for interference out in the base paths. Coach Stafford questioning that, but they're going to call that runner interference there, and they're going to call the runner out. So the run taken off the board. The score remains Monterey 6, Livingston Academy 4. We'll be back for the bottom of the 5th coming up right after this. The interference was called down at second base when Matthews made that tag. Monterey, they say the Monterey runner made contact with her, and they're going to call the interference on that to get that out. So the score is Monterey 6, Livingston Academy 4, as we move to the bottom of the fifth inning,
Now batting, number 14, Emma Dole.
with Emma Dulworth leading off the inning, to be followed by Jaslyn Flowers and Sabrina Garrett. First pitch to Dulworth. This one going to be grounded to second. Goss up with it. Throw to first in time for out number one. First pitch swinging. It goes 4-3 for the first out of the inning, as you don't want to hit it to her. She's good defensively, and that one grounded right to her. Didn't have to move. The soft throw over to first base to Elrod to get the leadoff batter here in the bottom of the fifth. And now Jaslyn Flowers to bat for Livingston Academy. Flowers stepping in for the Lady Wildcats. First pitch. That one taken on the inside part of the plate for call strike one. So 0-1, the Livingston catcher. She grounded out to short to lead off the second inning. Was hit by a pitch in the third inning. Came around and scored a run. The courtesy runner did. The 0-1 pitch. This is high and away for ball one. So 1-0 to Jaslyn Flowers. Count evens up at 1-1. Swing and a miss on a big cut. Take the count to 1-2. 1-2 to Flowers. Livingston catcher. Jaslyn stepping back in for the Lady Wildcats. That one misses high for ball two. Evens the count at 2-2 now with one away here in the bottom of the fifth. Taken high for ball three. Full count to Flowers now with the bases empty. One out here in the bottom of the fifth. Sparks gets the pitch call. Rubs a little dirt on the hand. Getting ready to pitch. The 3-2 pitch. This one hit hard down the left side, but foul and out of play. The count remains 3-2 to Flowers. On deck, Sabrina Garrett. When she left from the pitching circle, nobody actually left the lineup, as they just moved people around that were already in the 10 that were in the order. Flowers pops this one a mile high and out of play. Hit on top of the press box here. Count stays full to Flowers. The 3-2 pitch. This one hit hard down the left side. Left fielder looking up, and that one is going to be foul. Hit hard, but hit foul. The count stays 3-2. Game about an hour and a half old now. Only in the fifth inning here tonight. 6-4 Monterey in front of Livingston. This one hit to left center field. Left fielder going back, moving to her right, will make the catch on the ball. Hit the deep left center, but it will go as a fly out to center field for out number 2, as Hastings moving over to make the catch for Monterey. And that will be Sabrina Garrett batting with 2 away here in the bottom of the fifth. Garrett struck out in the second inning, reached on a fielder's choice with an RBI in the third inning, was stranded at third base. Garrett stepping in for the Lady Wildcats. First pitch taken low for ball one. 1-0 to Sabrina Garrett. Sparks going the entire way for Monterey. That one taken on the inside part of the plate for call strike one. The 1-1 to Sabrina Garrett, now the designated player for Livingston Academy. Starting pitcher went 4 1/3 with Lady Wildcats. 1-1 pitch. This one hit to the shortstop. Little slow roller. Shortstop up with it. Throw to first is going to be in time for out number 3. Good play by the shortstop there. Nolan making the throw over to Elrod, who made the good stretch. Umpire took a long time looking at to make sure that Elrod held the foot on the bag. She did. And a 1-2-3 inning for the Lady Wildcats here in the 5th. They have retired 6 in a row as Monterey in the 4th and 5th innings. We're through 5 complete. It is Monterey 6, Livingston Academy 4. We move now to the top of the 6th inning with Monterey leading 6-4. Shay Harris to lead off. She's the catcher, bats 9th. Then back to the top of the order. Brooklyn Goss and Gracie Hastings due up for Monterey here in the 6th. They scored 2 in the 3rd inning, 3 in the 4th inning, 1 in the 5th to take a 6-4 lead over Livingston Academy. Harris 0 for 1 on the day, hit by a pitch in her other at bat. Changeup stays high from relief pitcher Leah Kate Clark to take the count 1-0 on the ball. Her other at bat, she grounded out to shortstop. Swallows with the put out. The 1-0 pitch. This one popped up in the infield. That's going to be in a tough spot. Nobody can get to it. Dropped it right over the head of Clark there in the circle. And you couldn't have placed that one any better. A single for Harris, her first hit. She's on base for the 2nd time today. And a leadoff single for Monterey. Now back to the top of the order for Goss. First pitch will be called strike 1 to the Monterey second baseman. Back to the top of the order. He's been on base all 3 times today as Brooklyn. Facing Clark for the first time today, though. The 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss for strike 2. Takes the count to 0-2 now to the leadoff batter. Clark gets the sign from Flowers. The 0-2 pitch. That one bounces away. That'll let Harris move down to second base. It'll be ball one. Harris staying out there to run. They have had courtesy runners running for the catcher, but not this time, as Harris will stay out there. Goss stepping back in with the count going 1-2. 1-2 delivery. This one going to be grounded to short. Swallows up with it. Looks the runner back. Throws to first in time. Gall back across the diamond. The tag by Jenkins. Double play. Oh, pretty play right there by the Lady Wildcats. Swallows took a look at the runner there at second to look her back just a second. Then throws to Gall at first base. Gall coming back across the diamond after Monterey tried to stretch that runner over to third, couldn't do so. It'll go 6-3-5. Swallows to Gall to Jenkins. Double play for the Lady Wildcats. Hastings now will bat for Monterey. First pitch to Hastings, going to be hit into center field. Dulworth has to take just one step to make the catch for the Lady Wildcats. So the fly out to Emma Dulworth in center field, but a pretty double play turned by the Lady Wildcats defense to get the runner there trying to move to third, and we're through 5.5. It is Monterey 6, Livingston Academy 4. Monterey goes in order in the top of the 6th inning. Lady Wildcats going to send Maddie Gall, Leah Kate Clark, and Megan Estelle to the plate here in the bottom of the 6th to try to cut into this 2-run lead. Gall stepping to the plate for the Lady Wildcats. First pitch to Gall on the outside part of the plate for called strike one. So 0-1 to the Livingston first baseman. Just made a pretty throw across the diamond for a double play for the Lady Wildcats in the top of this inning. The 0-1 pitch. That one misses outside for ball one. Count evens up at 1-1 now to Gall. Sparks still in there for Monterey. Went the entire way. This one hit down the right side off the end of the bat, hooking into foul ground for strike two to take the count to 1-2. Sparks has done a good job. The only hiccup she had that third inning when she gave up all 4 runs in the third. The 1-2 pitch from Sparks. This one off the hands, going to be fouled straight back and out of play. To keep the count 1-2, Harris getting rid of that mass quickly to try to find it, but it goes up over the fence and out of play, so the count stays 1-2. Gall stepping back in for the Lady Wildcats. 1-2 delivery. This one hit down the right side. That's going to get into foul ground and out of play. So the count stays 1-2. Gall battling Sparks right now here in this 6th inning. Lady Wildcats down to their final 6 outs. Try to get back into this one. 1-2 pitch from Sparks. This one going to be popped up in the infield. The pitcher will make the catch coming out of the circle, calling off height. Sparks will make the catch for Monterey. Little basket catch there for out number 1, her second put out at the pitcher position. And now Leah Kate Clark to bat for Livingston Academy. Clark stepping in for Livingston.
Now batting, number
She's
8,
been on base
Clark.
both 2 plate appearances today for the Lady Wildcats as Leah Kate moving from first base to relief pitcher a couple of innings ago. Sparks getting the play call from the dugout. Now she's ready. First pitch to Clark. That one right down the middle of her call, strike 1. Pretty pitch by Sparks that time to get ahead in the count 0-1 to Clark. The 0-1 delivery. That one misses high for ball 1 to even the count at 1-1. Clark batting the 7 spot for Livingston here today. 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss on a big cut by Leah Kate to take the count to 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Clark. And she'll step back in for Livingston Academy. 1-2 delivery, swing and a miss for strike 3. Change up that time. Couldn't track it down, and that'll be a strikeout for out number 2 for Livingston Academy in this inning. Megan Estelle to bat now for the Lady Wildcats.
Now batting, number 13,
It's 5 strikeouts on the day as Estelle grounds this one to second base. Goss up with it, throw to first in time for out number 3. I told you don't hit it over to that side. She'll gobble it up every time and gets to that one as she'll make the flip over to first base to Elrod for out number 3. So for the 3rd straight inning, Lady Wildcats go in order. We're through 6 complete. It is Monterey 6, Livingston Academy 4. We move now to the top of the 7th inning for Monterey. Due up going to be Serenity Nolan, Molly Sue Sparks, and Dixie Elrod for Monterey due up here in this 7th inning. Nolan, 1 for 3 on the day with a single and a couple of flyouts to the outfield. First pitch, that's going to be called strike 1 at the knees of Serenity Nolan. Livingston would love to get them in order here. Keep this at 2 going to the bottom of the 7th. The 0-1 pitch from Clark. That one slipped out of her hand to even the count at 1-1. Misses outside for ball 1. The 1-1 delivery. This one hit into right field. It'll be hit well to right field, but at the base of the wall is unable to get to it. Was the right fielder as that one's going to drop for a base hit. Neff giving chase out in right field. It's going to drop for a double for Serenity Nolan leading off this inning. So the leadoff batter in scoring position on the double to right field, and now Sparks will bat. And Sparks went deep her last at bat, hitting one to right center field for a home run, a solo home run for Sparks in her last at bat. She'll hit here now with a runner in scoring position. Sparks, the only left-handed batter today for either team. First pitch to Sparks. This one hit well to right center field. That one's deep, and that one's gone. Sparks, back-to-back home runs and plate appearances, almost the same spot, but this one with a runner on. So a 2-run home run for Molly Sue Sparks. And a couple of more RBIs will put Monterey in front 8-4 now on the 2-run home run by the Monterey pitcher. And now Elrod will be the batter. As Sparks has went deep a couple of times now. Solo home run in the 5th, 2-run home run here in the 7th. And now Elrod to bat as Monterey with that goes ahead by 4. First pitch to Elrod, misses inside for ball 1. So 1-0 to Dixie Elrod. And she'll step back in for Monterey. The 1-0 pitch. That one misses high and away for ball 2. 2-0 to the Monterey first baseman. The 2-0 pitch from Clark. Slow roller back up the middle. It's going to be picked up by Jenkins. Throw to first is not in time. Good placement again by Monterey there in the infield. That little slow roller as Jenkins charging from third base comes up with it, but the throw not in time as it was just rolling too slowly getting to her. And good speed by Elrod moving down the base paths will put her on first base with a single. And now Jordan Walker to bat for Monterey. Walker will pop this one up to the right side. Right fielder Neff coming in will make the catch. Madison Neff with the catch of that fly out to right field for out number 1. So 1 away here in the 7th. And this will bring Allie Height to the plate for Monterey. As Height will hit with a runner at first base. And 1 out now here in the 7th. First pitch to Height. She's going to hit this one to center field. It'll be Dulworth going to her left. Can't make the catch. Dulworth comes up with it at the base of the wall. She'll throw into third. That one gets away from Jenkins. As now Height's going to come in to try to score. The throw too high. Height will slide in to score the run. Rather not Height. That is Elrod coming to score. Height will hold up at third base. So it's going to be a double by Allie Height. The run will be an unearned run. It'll be an error on the Livingston defense. And it will be Height holding up at third, advancing on that error. So another run in here in the inning for Monterey to add to the lead as they lead it now 9-4 over Livingston Academy. Now Mariah Bilbrey, the batter for Monterey. Bilbrey stepping in to hit for the 4th time today. First pitch to Bilbrey, swing and a miss on the high fastball. Count goes 0-1. Bilbrey stepping back in. 0-1 delivery from Clark. That one misses away for ball 1 to even the count at 1-1. The 1-1 delivery. That one misses high for ball 2. So 2-1 to the right fielder from Monterey. Baseball for you tomorrow. Livingston Academy hosting York in a big rivalry matchup. The 1-1 pitch. That one fouled back into the fence to even the count at 2-2. Like I said, the 1-1, it evens the count at 2-2. Bilbrey stepping back in. 2-2 pitch. This one going to be grounded back to Clark. Clark looks the runner back at third. Throws to first for out number 2. They'll hold the runner at third. Leah Kate looking back the runner there. It'll go 1-3 for out number 2. And now Shay Harris will bat. Join us tomorrow at 5 for baseball. Livingston Academy in York. That'll be on the 21st if you're watching this delayed. That one going to hit her. Harris hit for the second time today. And for the second time, wasn't hit by a hard pitch. So she doesn't have a lot of pain associated with that hit batsman, but she'll move down to first base, and now a courtesy runner going to come in for Monterey. Kaylin Shepard will come in to run for the catcher, as they have to wait for the substitution to be given to the umpire. As Brooklyn Goss ready to bat, she was retired in the 6th inning for the first time in this game. She started out off 1 for 1 with 2 walks, but then grounded out to the shortstop Swallows and to begin a double play back in the 6th inning. First pitch here, swing and a miss for strike 1. So 0-1. Runner doesn't leave first base as Shepard, the courtesy runner, out there running for Harris. Harris ran the last time she was on base, but not this second time, in a 9-4 Monterey lead. The 0-1 pitch. That one's going to be high. Now the runner will advance as she'll move down to second base. Will Shepard. Pitch was a ball to even the count at 1-1. Top of the 7th with Monterey leading at 9-4. 2 outs now in the inning. 3 runs in the inning, including a 2-run home run by Molly Sue Sparks, her second homer of the day. 1-1 pitch from Clark. That one misses inside for ball 2. If you like watching these games here on Overton Events, is this one going to be grounded in the infield, foul ball? It's a hit and foul ground, hit Goss and foul ground, so the count evens up at 2-2. You can see her trying to walk it off a little bit there as that one went off the arch of the foot, and that's very painful as she tries to walk it off. If you enjoy watching these, go to our YouTube channel at Livingston Academy Basketball. Subscribe to our channel to help us grow that channel, as we appreciate everyone that does that. Costs absolutely nothing. Swing and a miss for strike 3 for out number 3 here in the 7th inning. We move to the bottom of the 7th. Livingston needs 5 to extend the game. Monterey leads it 9-4 through 6.5. And due up for the Lady Wildcats in the bottom of the 7th. Going to be Chalice Matthews, Ashton Jenkins, and Abby Swallows due up. But again, go to our Livingston Academy Basketball YouTube channel. Subscribe to that channel. It's free to subscribe, as you can click on that subscribe button. We appreciate everyone that subscribes to us. As it grows, that helps us grow our YouTube channel there, and that will help us to be able to continue to do these games, as YouTube will start helping us to do so if enough people do subscribe. So we would appreciate if you would go do that. Also, overtonevents.com, you can go to that, and it will give you an option to click on YouTube to watch, and that'll take you right to it. So there are a couple of ways to get to our live streams here. We certainly hope everyone's enjoying our coverage. Again, we'll have election return coverage for you on May the 3rd with the primary here in Overton County. We have that okayed to do the election returns coming up on May the 3rd. Also going to be carrying the graduation for Livingston Academy and the award ceremony for the Livingston Academy seniors. That will be the award ceremony on May the 19th. At Livingston Academy. Then graduation will be on May the 21st at Tennessee Tech. Graduation begins at 4. The award night ceremony begins at 6. You can see both those live right here on your home for local events here on overtonevents.com and Livingston Academy Basketball on YouTube. First pitch to Matthews to begin the bottom of the 7th is going to be outside for ball 1. So 1-0 to Chalice Matthews. We'll have a couple more softball games coming up on the 25th and 26th. Here at Livingston Academy. This one going to be foul back to even the count at 1-1. 25th, it's going to be White County here, currently the first place team in District 7 AAA are the White County Lady Warriors. Then we'll also have a Tuesday night game. And a week from Friday, we'll have baseball with Livingston Academy and Pickett County. This one going to be ripped on the left side. That's a base hit for Matthews. So Chalice with a leadoff single here in the 7th inning. We'll put a runner at first base with nobody out for Ashton Jenkins. As Jenkins will bat here in the 7th. Again, we told you the Lady Wildcats need 5 to extend this, 6 to end this here in the bottom of the 7th. Trying to rally the way Monterey was able to come from behind up in Monterey to win.
Ashton Jenkins.
Jenkins stepping in for the Lady Wildcats, that left-hand batting glove on. First pitch to Jenkins. That one misses high for ball 1. So 1-0 to Ashton Jenkins. Stepping back in for the Lady Wildcats. Matthews, her second hit of the day. She's 2 for 3 on the day for the Lady Wildcats. Scored a run. The 1-0 pitch. Jenkins going to ground this one to Hyatt at third base. Hyatt will go to second for 1. The throw to first not in time, but they got the lead runner. Hyatt over at third base. The quick throw to second base. Goss couldn't make the turn with it. And it'll go 6-4 for out number 1. Jenkins will reach on a fielder's choice. Now Abby Swallows to bat for the Lady Wildcats. 9-4, Monterey in front.
Now batting, number 2, Abby Swallows.
As it will be first pitch to Swallows high and inside for ball 1. The count goes 1-0. The 1-0 pitch going to be taken for call strike 1. Evens the count at 1-1. Lady Wildcats down to their final 2 outs now. And if you're going to go looking for our YouTube channel, Tyler here working on the electronic side of things has just changed the name of it to Overton Events. So it will be easier to find now as both are Overton Events. That one called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. Take the count to 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes to the Livingston shortstop. She calls time and steps out. 1 away here in the bottom of the 7th. Monterey leading 9-4 on senior night here at Livingston Academy. The 1-2 pitch. This one's going to be fouled off the hands and out of play to keep the count 1-2. Time called by the home plate umpire. Not sure what that is about. 1-2 to Abby Swallows. The 1-2 pitch. That one taken high for ball 2. Evens the count at 2-2. Sparks has had a good game, giving up 4 runs on the day, but she's pitched well. And a couple of home runs at the plate, both to right center field, a solo shot and a 2-run shot. 2-2 pitch. Swallows fouls that one back to keep the count 2-2. Just got a piece of that one to keep the count even. Swallows stepping back in for Livingston Academy. The 2-2 delivery. That one just misses outside for ball 3. Full count now to Abby Swallows. Runner at first base is Ashton Jenkins. 1 away here in the bottom of the 7th. Monterey leading 9-4. Full count pitch from Sparks. That one's high for ball 4. So a 1-out walk given up to Swallows. That's what Livingston wants. Base runners, as Swallows will move to first, Jenkins will move down to second. And now Emma Dulworth will be the batter for the Lady Wildcats. Dulworth stepping in for Livingston Academy. Dulworth 1 for 3 on the day with a single and an RBI for the Lady Wildcats. First pitch to Dulworth is going to be low and inside for ball 1. Sparks is with the entire way. Livingston trying to make her work here in this 7th inning. Matthews led off the inning with a single. Then a fielder's choice. As this one's hit on the left side, going to be knocked down by the shortstop. She'll keep it in the infield and hold the runners there. It's going to be an infield hit by Emma Dulworth, as Nolan able to knock it down and keep Jenkins at third. Swallows will stop at second. Dulworth at first. Bases loaded for Jaslyn Flowers. Flowers stepping up to bat for the Lady Wildcats. 1 away here in the bottom of the ninth. Flowers stepping in for the Lady Wildcats. First pitch to Flowers. That one taken for strike 1. Sparks a little more on that one. Trying to buckle down here with the bases loaded. Takes a look over to the dugout. Gets the pitch sign. The 0-1 delivery. Takes that one high for ball 1. Evens the count at 1-1. Sparks takes the walk back to the circle chalk there at the backside. Now steps back in. The 1-1 delivery. That one misses high for ball 2. So 2-1 to Flowers. She doesn't want to make a mistake to Flowers. But the bases are loaded. So there's nowhere to put her without giving up a run. The 2-1 pitch. This one going to be hit off the hands to the shortstop. Shortstop going to take the play at first. It bounces in. It bounces away. 1 run comes in to score. Second run will come in to score. Flowers will move down to second as they'll recover it over near the dugout. That's going to be an error, or it may be an inside or an infield hit for Jaslyn Flowers. We'll give her a hit and an RBI as Jenkins will come in to score. Swallows will come in to score. And Livingston's cut the lead down to 3. So the lead is 3 now as Monterey is going to come out and talk to their pitcher here, and they may make a change here. As Dulworth moving down to third base, Flowers moving over to second base. They are going to change pitchers, it looks like, as Sparks will come out. Coach Stafford coming down to let the umpire know of the change. Livingston's cut the lead down to 3 at 9-6. We'll get all the changes for you and pass them along when they get ready to get back to action here with Monterey leading. Livingston now 9-6 here in the bottom of the 7th. Looks like it's going to be number 18 coming in to pitch for Monterey, as that is Allie Novak going to be the relief pitcher coming in. She'll warm up, and we'll be back for Novak facing Livingston Academy for the first time in just a little bit. Sabrina Garrett will be the batter for Livingston Academy as she'll face Allie Novak for the first time today. As she will come in relief of Sparks. First pitch from Novak. This one's going to be hit in the air. Novak coming out of the circle to make the catch. So one pitch, one out by Allie Novak as that one popped right back to her. Route number 2, and now Maddie Gall will be the batter for Livingston Academy. Gall represents the tying run for Livingston. She hit a couple of home runs up in Monterey when these two teams played earlier. She'd love to get one right here to tie this game at 9. First pitch to Gall. That one taken for strike 1. So 0-1 to Maddie Gall. Gall stepping back in for the Lady Wildcats. Trying to battle their way back in this one. Coach Bennett, I'm sure, just wants a base hit. This one's going to be hit right to Goss, and she'll catch it on the line drive. So the best defensive player out there for Monterey, it looks like, makes that catch on the line drive to end this one. Monterey wins it by a final score of 9-6 here over Livingston Academy. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting us, for making this broadcast possible. For Tyler Maxwell, this is Craig Cantrell telling you again your final score. Monterey 9, Livingston Academy 6. Good night, everyone.